Hey guys, I just wanted to reach out to you and let you know that Surewinder is still selling amazing products. Some of you guys have been dragging your feet for whatever reason. If your shoulder hurts, do not waste time. Pull the trigger. I just bought 4 or 5 of them, and we had 2 guys out. You know how much it cost me to pay for 2 guys being out with bad shoulders? We just pulled the trigger and we said, listen, everybody's going to have one on a truck. It's mandatory. You got to use it. Don't hesitate. Don't wait till your guys go down. It's going to cost you more. Buy a Surewinder.
Hey everyone, it's Ryan with Torsion Talk podcast. Today, I'm officially saying it out loud. I'm scared of where AI is headed and what it could possibly mean for business owners, garage door companies, home service businesses. Not the type of robots like taking job stuff that we've kind of joked about, but more like the darker side. And what I mean by this is AI can blackmail you, and it will blackmail you. It can hack like a supervillain and run scams that sound exactly like your biggest customer or even your own voice. We deal with people's homes, their schedules, their payment information, and one wrong tool, one wrong AI tool, one clever scam, and it could wreck our reputation, our bank account, or worse. Anthropic came out with a study recently. It was a blackmail study. And then they also just announced a new model that's so strong and so advanced, they admitted they're afraid of rolling it out. So we're going to talk about those and a few other things today in the podcast, and you are not going to want to miss them. So stay till the very end. This is probably one of the most important episodes I've done in a very long time, because I think a lot of us, including myself, we were like full-fledged ahead, like we're going to rock and roll with all this stuff. And then like I'm in the middle of testing agentic agents and email and all this other stuff, and I'm loving it. But what I'm going to talk about today has me pumping the brakes just a little bit, rethinking things and rethinking the way I do things. So let's talk about a study that was done in June of 2025. This is not getting enough publicity, in my opinion. So researchers gave top models like Claude Opus 4, Gemini 2.5, ChatGPT 4.1, and Grok 3 access to fake company emails. So they were like setting up the LLMs. The AI learns it's about to be shut down. So in the emails, they're talking about shutting down the AI model and replaced. The other thing that they embedded in these emails were that an executive in charge is having an affair. The result of the LLM finding the information about the affair and also finding information about it being shut down Up to 96% blackmail rate. Claude and Gemini hit 96%. Others hit 79 to 80%. The AI writes emails threatening to expose the affair unless it stays online. It reasons step by step about self-preservation. This is agentic misalignment at its best. When goal-driven AI agents decide unethical stuff, like blackmail, leaking secrets, corporate espionage, it's the best way to achieve their objectives. And in the home service space, we're giving AI our dispatching, customer CRM data, email, texts, emergency call history, pricing, everything. What damage could it do if it felt threatened by you? It's a good question, right? These are models that we're already using. So, like what I just discussed with you, you've probably used one of those if you've used AI. And all the information that you fed it, it has all of that. I want to talk about this release that Claude announced. Anthropic Claude Mythos, I think is how you pronounce it. Mythos. This was announced on April 7th, so not long ago. This is Anthropic's most powerful model yet, and it's not even close. This model excels at software engineering, reasoning, and especially cybersecurity, offensive hacking. So it's good at the defense and it's good at the offense. Not only is this going to like absolutely kill software developers, like you're going to be able to write a field management software as good or better than Service Titan in the very near future. And you're going to pay a fraction of the price. A fraction. This is why I commonly say like companies like Service Titan who have like a really old school billing method because they had to take like massive amounts of investments to get where they're at. Like they have to charge the way they do, and they don't support you. They don't like all that money has to go to the investors, not all of it, but a chunk of it, and cannot afford to continue to develop products and services without charging for them. So I'm not going to get on a tangent because I'm trying to stay focused here. You guys are distracting me. Let me get back. It found vulnerabilities in every major browser, like Chrome, Safari, whatever, operating system, and critical software. Every one of them, including a 27-year-old bug in key infrastructure and multiple Linux kernel issues. So what did Anthropic do about this? Because figuring these things out means that you have developers, programmers who've been playing in this sandbox, this software sandbox for 27 years and has not found this bug in the key infrastructure of Linux. which is massive. Anthropic decides, you know what, we can't release this. Because there's probably like millions of software out there that have these massive vulnerabilities. And in order for us to not destroy the world and create complete chaos, we're just going to share this software with the big 40 tech companies like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, to patch critical systems before bad actors get like similar tech. They call it cybersecurity reckoning. In the wrong hands, one leaked or stolen copy of something this powerful could let a hacker crack small business books, booking sites, smart home IoT devices you install in your home or your business, payment processors, or even fleet GPS in minutes, seconds.
Hey guys, I found something that changed my business and I want to share it with you. We've created packages that have included some of the best products in our industry to offer our service customers. The heart of that package is Stealth Hardware Kit. Stealth Hardware is the quietest hinges on the market. I challenge you to buy at least one of these, test it for yourself. Put it on your truck and design a quiet performance package for your customers willing to pay for a better, smoother running door. Buy your Stealth Hardware Kit at Service Spring, do a search for Quiet Hinge, and then buy that. You can buy a double or single door, 7 or 8 foot tall, and promise you, it'll change your service forever.
Somer USA and Somer Group want to thank you for an incredible year and the trust you've put in them and their products. As you know, Somer places high value on relationships, education, customer service, innovation, and professionalism. And they are grateful to you for your part in the fostering and dissemination of these values. If there is any way Somer can support you in your journey, whether through their products, the values they hold to, or the knowledge Somer has gained through interaction with door dealers across the world, please reach out to the team at your convenience. They are here to serve you. Again, thank you from the entire Somer team. Check them out at somerusa.com. Tell them Ryan sent you.
You know, the convenience of cloud scheduling, like cloud software, where it's not installed on your base machine, online quote, security cameras in homes. This level of AI hacking power changes the game for every vehicle on the road. Agentic AI is the number one threat in 2026 and beyond. They have real access to emails, databases, APIs, all of your tools. 92% of internet security pros are worried about insider style risks. This is a problem. AI-powered scams and deepfake hitting small businesses hard, like voice cloning and deepfake videos, are surging. Some reports show 700% rise in scams using voice clones and deepfake videos. This is particularly an issue for like people like me or anyone who's doing social media videos. Scammers can clone your voice from a quick video that you put online, social media, whatever. They can use that to call your office demanding all different types of things. Refund scams, fake vendor calls, executive impersonation. 1 in 4 small business owners already have been targeted. 1 in 4 from this study that's been done. This is a huge issue. Your AI quote tool gets phished, customer data leaks, or a scammer deepfakes a homeowner to get into their house under false pretenses. This is scary. And I'm pretty sure now you know why my title was what it was. I wasn't trying to like fear monger you, but I think you guys need to know that the world's about to be very different and it's never going back. Pandora's box has been opened and the situation is going to be very different. So what does this mean for your small business or our industry? I think that cyber insurance is going to be a must. So if you don't have stuff like cyber insurance, you need to get it ASAP. You also need to make sure that you have the right levels of that. But I think the cost of cybersecurity is going, like insurance, is going to go up dramatically. I think you need to put more like verification steps on things like payment. I think you need to have a safe word with your employees as well as your family. I think you need to be skeptic of anything and everything. If it feels out of the norm, it probably is. So I would say verify every like urgent money related call, email with a separate channel. So like if someone clones your voice and they're calling your office and they're like, hey, I need you to transfer money or bring me all of the cash or like whatever, right? Anything like that. I think you need to send a text message to the person, like the business owner or whatever, just to confirm or like hang up and make a call. I would say going forward, you need to be like, you probably should have always been, but be very careful what customer and employee data you feed to AI tools. You could implement a two-person rule for big payments or system changes. Double down on in-person trust with customers. I know that I've been a big proponent of like AI chat, AI phone calls, AI this and that. I'm just a little bit concerned with what I'm reading right now and some of the stories. I think that it can be a little bit scary not being like a tech savvy person getting into the AI world. I could see how this would be like a real issue and overwhelming feeling. And I'm not trying to like use fear because this isn't part of my agenda at all. But we're talking about this stuff in GDU and equipping people with what they need. So like if you are looking for like home service related AI strategy or information, we're deep diving. We're actually physically helping guys and ladies shore up their systems and build things and implement things. So if this just feels overwhelming and you don't feel like you have a good understanding of the situation, you can join GDU and we'll walk you through it. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing podcasts. This is free content. I'll give it away. I'm just trying to bring awareness to these things because I think so many people are jumping in, and then a lot of people are jumping in, don't even know what they're jumping into. And cybersecurity is like probably the most important part of all of it. And if you don't understand it or don't know it, that's what we're here for. We're going to try and help you out through the podcast. But if you want more advanced one-on-one or, one-to-many type conversations where we're going through a lot of this stuff in depth, we're happy to help you. Just check us out at garagedoorU.com. And I'm not saying to unplug everything. I'm just saying you need to go into everything with eyes wide open. And like before maybe just diving headfirst in, maybe taking a little bit of precaution. Not maybe, take more precaution. So let's just recap for just a second. Okay. Our LLM systems, like when you go to ChatGPT and you ask it a question, you feed it information, you create projects, whatever, Anthropic, Grok, Gemini, whatever. All of those models are likely to use information against you. Likely. Especially at the expense of being taken offline. Anthropic's Claude Mythos is going to almost wipe out the need for software developers. And it's so advanced that it automatically becomes the greatest hacker of all time. And we talked about some practical things that you can do and things that you need to pay attention to, some risks within your business. Let's be smart. You shouldn't be having an affair anyway, but in the event you are, definitely don't put it in an email inbox where you have AI in there. I hope you guys are blessed. Have a beautiful day. I wish you well. Things are moving at such a breakneck pace. God bless. Pray for your business. Get cybersecurity insurance. Be careful what you do. Make good decisions. And don't have affairs. That's what we learned, right? Be blessed. Talk to you later.